well, you old bastard. Oh wait, I can't actually start the video off like that because in the first 30 seconds or so, you can't be saying cuss words on YouTube, y'all. So this one's, luckily I'm not monetized, am I right? So, hey friends, can I call you friend? Cause I'm gonna. So here's the thing. I don't have any friends except for you. You're my newest friend and can't wait to hear from you. I'm trying to figure out how to make additional friends other than us. We have a very good bond here, but I would like a bond in like the world. I would like, we all need somebody to lean on, and so I'm going to ask a question that might come across as very offensive, but I want to remind you that I'm not half, but I'm some. Where do I look? Right here? Okay. I'm some. So I'm not the one you're trying to come for today. Okay. So I'm some white. And I guess the question I have today is, how do you make friends with white people? And you might be like, what is it? Do you think all white people are racist or something and they don't want to be friends with you? No. But I'm gonna be real. I feel like because of how things have been for the past 5-10 years, it has put the white people in a precarious position where either they come across as a performative ally or triggered, right? Like a Karen or something. But that can't be it. Okay, that can't be it. And I'm gonna be real. I was watching this video with my neighbor, and I have a neighbor homie, but we're not really friends, if that makes any sense. It's just kind of like, oh, I know this person. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So the neighbor homie was watching Kendrick. I'm gonna put it on the screen or something. I thought this was gonna be a low edit video. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna remember his last name right now. It's Curry. It worked. Yeah. Sorry. So he was watching this video and the guy went to a sundown town and like basically all the jits, which Dadoy was like, what's up, guy from YouTube or TikTok or wherever they saw him, and they were not being mean to him. And really it was like only the oldest people who were like, literally one called him a boy, and not in the way but maybe in the way okay. So to think that all white people are not gonna want to be my friend is not realistic. It's not realistic. But to think that would mean I'd have to go and walk down a long hallway of Gen Z stairs to find one that blinked and was like, oh, you're cool. I don't know if that's going to happen. Can I just be honest with you? And I'm also not trying to go and make like friends with high school kids. That's not my point. What I'm saying is I feel like the people my age, especially, we are like, I've made my friends. I'm good. And I feel like the youths are like, I'm trying to connect. You want to collab? Like young, like-minded, right? But like, why would a young white person want to hang out with me? And then like, I guess that leaves old white people, which some old white people are cool. Okay. I had some like step grandparents and stuff that were like real cool. So I don't know. I'm not trying to say that going out and trying to make friends with white people is this impossible task. I just genuinely don't know where to make friends in general at all. Like that's where this is a whole series. If you're thinking I'm just making this random video about how white people are difficult to befriend, you're missing my point. This is like the, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 8th. I don't know. I'm making a fucking series. I don't know how many videos, okay? But there's multiple videos where I'm sitting here and basically saying, look, here's the problem that I have in my brain with the actual process of like this all playing out for me and the people that I want to be friends with. In this conversation, we're talking about a white person. I feel like in my neighborhood, but I live in a rural area in Florida. So let's just be calm. Let's just be fucking real. Let's just be fucking real, dog. Like these folks around here don't even like the fact that I live here. Okay. We moved in and they treated my black movers like, you know what I'm saying? So I know that it's also kind of like where I live, but come on, man. Like, nah, I don't believe that. I believe that even in my neighborhood, there's some cool people like who were really nice, but I also kind of don't want to be friends with my neighbors just in case it doesn't go well, which means that I would need to find a place to go, right? Like I need to find a place. And I'm trying to think of where I met all my other white friends. And honestly, it was in school. And you know what's really real as my brain starts to process is that most of my friends that were white that I got cool with, I will say at least half of them just wanted to date one of my guy friends. And the other half hated me when they met me, which I'd like to think that a lot of people hate me when they meet me because they're like, what are you? You're not normal. Oh, but it's like, dang, it took us kind of like growing on each other, What is that, like a parasymbiosis? I don't know. I'm not science. But, it's like it took us realizing like, bro, you're funny. And that's usually where people fall in love with me, right? Like, you're funny. so silly. And it's like, oh, you like silliness? I got plenty where that came from. I didn't even know where the other stuff came from. And so I don't have that anymore. I don't have a place to just go and sit. I'm trying to think, did I make white friends at jobs that I had? I don't know. I'm realizing that a lot of the jobs that I had, it was mostly black people. And the white people that I did come to be friends with usually were like either like hood white people or like Italians, Irish. Like they weren't considered normal white, I guess. Yeah. And so I guess I'm struggling to see, where do cool white people go? Where are they at? And then how do I meet them and let them know that I'm cool if we don't have much time together? Pretty much every interaction that I've had since 2025 has been like less than a couple hours, like maybe sitting down to a dinner or something. And what's funny is a couple times I've had waitresses and servers and stuff give me their phone number, but I'm pretty sure it's because I'm a good tipper and they just want me to make sure I hit them up when I'm coming to the restaurant. So that's not real friendship either. And so it's kind of like, where are they? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? And I really honestly can't think of an answer. I can't think of a single answer. I just realized I really am only some white. And the some that I have known has either been because of a proximity or some sort of relation, but I don't really actually know this answer at all. How do I go meet cool white folks in 2025? Where are they at? And again, I'm not talking young because I can't go to a high school game and sit down in the stands like Kendrick and be like, hey kids, come in. Yeah, I got my BBC shirt on. Just stay weird, kids. I can't. And so where do like 30, even 20s, 30s, 40s, hell, even where do cool white people be? I don't even have an age preference now that I'm thinking about it. I would love a grandma. See, but you know what? I don't want anyone to feel pressure to be my grandma. So like if they just want to like be a grandma and then like I am a granddaughter and then we are also friends who sometimes enjoy the familial vibration. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm down. I'm cool with it. I'm a good friend too. I'm a really, really, really good friend. So why? Where? Because I no longer am telling myself I want to meet like a certain type of person or a certain group, or I just want good people in my life. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I have good people from the white group? What do they do in the 2020s? That like, I also would be like, oh, that's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I recently realized that I am not getting in the water in Florida. Okay. I did one time go kayaking over at Chaskawiskas, and about half the white folk there did not want me there. But there was other white folk who knew those white folk did not want me there, who were extra nice and was like trying to show me how to kayak, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like doing it very wrong. And they were mad that the guy that put me in the boat didn't explain it to me, even though he was supposed to ask had I been there. So it was kind of like obviously a whole thing, And so it's like, look, man, I live in an area where people are being emboldened to not be their best version of themselves. Okay. I'm not expecting much from rural Florida. Okay. People say Florida ain't the South, baby. Go to the country, baby. Go to the country. You're going to find it. But at the same time, I also know that I've had some good experiences with some cool freaking white people, and I want to know where they're at. And as long as it doesn't involve me getting into any kind of mud or the water, the beach, I'm cool. I'm cool with the beach, but not brackish water beach. We need to be on the shore of clear waters, okay. I got some specifications, but it's like, as I'm thinking about it, the only thing I really know about white people is they like to do outdoor stuff that a lot of my country and my culture don't like to do. And so I would be okay to kind of do some of those things, but I don't even know where they be at, and the ones that do be where they be at is not really happy to see me. Where are they at? And if you tell me to go, I would go to the library. I would go to the library. But if you tell me to go somewhere dumb, like where there's only one white person or something, that's dumb. Why would I do that? And if you tell me to go like somewhere where I'm not allowed to be, like Forsyth or something, like, I'm not going to do that. But if you're like, listen, I promise you that if you go to like trivia night, but trivia night's at a bar, bro. I'm saying like, what about like grown-ups, cool, like not radical, like where? Do you see how my brain is really trying to find it? My brain cannot access where they go. So yeah, it'd be really awesome if you could help me out with that. I'm going to start putting out videos every Wednesday and Saturday after I do this 30-day challenge where I have to put out a bunch of videos that I don't really want to talk about and make me a little bit anxious. And frankly, this is one of them. This is one of them. Okay, the algorithm doesn't take too kindly to this kind of talk, people. All right, so please do support this channel. Watch my finger. It's wagging. It's wagging. You see that? Will you be my friend? Okay, all right. I know. You'll have to think about it. Okay, I'll see you later. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Bye-bye.